Okay, so I want y'all to take a minute and really think about that time in your life where you felt like you were unstoppable. Okay, this could be in your goals. Okay, but the fact is, you felt unstoppable. Okay, you had such a flow to you that you just kept progressing, and no matter what came in your way, you just kept progressing and progressing. Okay, you felt like the odds were all just in your favor. Okay, think about that time. And basically that period you might have had in your life, that period is momentum. Okay, you had momentum to you. And momentum is really strong because it's what keeps you progressing. It's what keeps your goals fun. Okay, and it's what gives you success. Okay, really think about that time. I can think about a couple of mine. Let's give a couple of examples, right? Just an example. I played basketball. Okay, I had days where I just couldn't miss. Okay, I'd have one player guard me. I was killing him. I had another player guard me, two players now on me. Still, I'd be a threat on the court. Just couldn't miss, right? And then there would be the days where I'm just missing everything, right? I wouldn't even have someone guard me. So really think about that time, right? That streak, that fire, that flow, right? That's momentum, and we want to gain that in life, and we want to keep it. You see, most people, they have an issue with, first of all, gaining it, but second of all, once they gain it, they lose it. Okay, and because they lose it, now they're back to square one, right? Because they get the, I deserve it. Have you guys heard the term "I deserve it"? Where it's like, you're doing such good in life. You have your diet on point. You're losing a shit ton of weight for a couple of months, and boom, you're like, okay, I deserve a pizza. Boom, you eat a pizza. Now it's a habit, right? Now you eat another pizza next week. Oh, I deserve it, and boom, your progress is gone, right? Same thing with maybe smoking, right? You are quitting smoking, but one day at a party, you're like, oh, I did it for a month. Now I deserve a little hit off this fucking jewel pot or whatever. Boom. Now your brain gets fucked up and you get the high, and then boom, your progress is gone, right? You're going to start buying cigarettes next week. Boom, you're all gone, right? So momentum is big. So we want to learn to gain it first, but then keep it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to gain momentum first, whether it be you gaining it back in an aspect of your life or just gaining it in general, and how to actually keep it. Okay, because keeping is the most important. Okay, so let's go into it. So I already explained like a little bit of momentum in an example, but basically momentum is when you start gaining traction and making progress. Okay, when you start making progress. So it's the feeling of things moving into place and things moving smoothly, whether you're working on a personal goal, your job, or the gym, etc. Okay, pretty much that. So how to gain it? How to gain momentum? The big question: how to gain momentum? So anything you start slow. Okay, and as you start slowly, you want to keep improving what you're doing. So let's take an example with the gym. You start going to the gym, and let's say you're a complete newbie, right? You have a routine you set, right? Push, pull legs, let's say that's your routine. Start slowly, okay? Hit the fives, then hit the 10 pounds, right? The lightweight. Those are lightweight, right? It's fine. We're not going to go quickly into the 50 pounds, the 100 pounds. Start light. But then over the course of the next weeks, as you're staying consistent, right? Then you'll start increasing weight slowly, okay? So the thing is, going to the gym first for the first couple of days is the hardest, okay? Or anything you start, it's the hardest. But once you create a routine around it and you do it every single day, now you create some sort of consistency. And as you gain consistency and progress, with that consistency, you gain momentum, okay? And as you keep that momentum going and you're increasing weight and you're focusing on your diet and your protein in, right? you gain progress and you gain the goal you want and you start gaining that momentum. And now with that momentum, everything feels easy. Okay. All you have to do is just show up and put in the work, which is honestly fun. It's fun once you actually sort of get over that first stage of just, building. Okay. An example I like to give is the shit car I have. Okay. So I used to have a Toyota Corolla 2003. Okay. And it was a shit car. Okay. Search it up. You can see how shitty it is. One day I was driving and just stopped out of nowhere. Me and my friend were in there. And basically I had to push the car. My friend was steering. And it was kind of hard to push the car from the start, right? Because you got to put on neutral, right? Once you put it on neutral, you got to start pushing the car, and you got to actually put an effort with your legs. But I realized once you actually kind of 1-2 minutes push the car, it starts flowing, it starts rolling the car, and as it rolls, you will realize that you honestly need less pressure pushing the car, okay? And that kind of implies with the same thing of anything you're doing with your goals with life. You push the car, you push through the first aspect of your goals. And then it starts flowing naturally. Okay? So you got to start slowly with what you're doing also, but then start pushing the car. Start actually putting effort for the first. You got to put in effort for the first stage of it. It's what it is, okay? But then once you put in effort, you will get that momentum on your side, and then it'll be easy to flow. And then from there, bro, all you got to do is just honestly, I could have just pushed the car with one finger at that point, and just that easy, right? So same thing with the gym, right? I go to the gym. I honestly only need 3 days going to the gym, but if I go in the gym, I'll enjoy lifting that weight. But bro, 3 plates on a chest press machine. Dude, that shit's easy. Shit's fucking easy. All I have to do is just pull up to the gym, sit down on that seat, and just push it. Literally just push it, and it's fun. So, that's how it is, right? So, you want to start slowly and find more ways to get more wins in life. So, getting more wins translates and increases your confidence, okay? So, getting more wins, whether it be small PRs, right? If you went to the gym today, right? And you never went to the gym, that's a win right there. Because yesterday you never went to the gym, today you're going to the gym, okay? And then slowly increasing weight, stuff like that. So find things you might be good at it and succeed in it. So you want to find things you're actually good at. So I'm not saying video games, but good habit things, okay? And actually succeed at it and find the momentum. So yeah, staying consistent and fighting through the first stage. So before that, I want to say something. The thing about momentum is once you gain it in a certain aspect of life, you actually will gain in other aspects of life too. Kind of crazy, right? You will see that there's this a part of stage of your life, or not even stage, but if you guys know what I'm saying, basically, if you guys ever had a momentum, just a momentum, a season of just having momentum, you will realize that everything just works in your favor. Not only money, but money, your relationships, your fitness, just everything falls into place. Okay? And that's the crazy thing about momentum. When you gain in one aspect of your life, you kind of gain in every aspect. You will succeed. I don't know if that's just your brain telling, but it's, I don't know, some crazy science, but it works. Fucking works. All right? So, yes. And I was saying earlier about the gym, right? But once you gain momentum in life, it actually starts getting fun with the things you're doing. So right now, the things you're doing might not be so fun, right? Pushing the car for the first a minute or two, and it's not fun, but it gets better, right? I could push it with one finger, and now it's kind of fun. Holy shit, dude, I'm pushing a car with one finger, right? So momentum, man, that should be your primary focus. Your primary focus should be to achieve momentum. But if you dissect the momentum, right, it should be actually consistency. Starting off being consistent, actually pushing, and achieving. Okay? But that's what I'm saying. Start slow so you don't actually, you don't, what's that word? You don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? To a point where it's it's too much for you and you're just I can't do it. right? Because obviously if you go to the gym and try to lift hundreds, you can't. But if you do fives, okay, yeah, I can't lift hundreds, I can lift fives. I'm just 95 pounds away from five hundreds. Now it's progress, right? So yeah, that's the video, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. Momentum, like I said, man, it's been a huge factor in my life for everything. So start with gaining momentum and start with one part of just one aspect of something. So one goal, and slowly increase it to another goal. So like once you finish one goal, find another thing and try to achieve in that while you're achieving in this. So it's like two things you're achieving now, right? So yeah, bro, I would tell you guys, most people, if you want to gain momentum in life, start with going to the gym first. That's the best place to start. And from there, take it on. We'll see from there. All right, then, guys, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.